since it's my freshman year, I'll just have fun and like do my best. And that's all I've like been focusing on this year. Well, actually, I'm not super happy with the times that I've been running, but it just like helps me to like be so much better. Like I always like look at the times and I'm like, okay, I have to push and get that, and that's just kind of like been my big competition this year. Yeah, I do. I feel a lot more pressure to do good, but I mean, it's just freshman year, so I'll just go have fun this year. I just love getting the experience of like the high school track season, and like it's just like all these races are so good to have like under my belt. So I started doing club in the summer of 6th grade, and that's been my big like push, because like everyone there is running top times. That's where I get a lot of competition.
Were you always a hurdler, or is this something you kind of picked up recently?
No, like I've always wanted to try hurdles. I remember like, because my brother did track because he's older than me, and I was always like, oh, I want to do that, and then I always just like thought that would be a fun event because I love jumping. So
yeah, you're a high jumper too.
Yeah.
It's like, well, why do you think you enjoy it so much? What do you think?
I don't know. Like I like running and stuff. I don't like sprinting. I can't do the 100 because it's too boring if there's nothing to jump over. So I just think it's like the funnest event in track. So.
I think it's mostly going to be the competition, the kids that I know that are there, that I know can run fast times. Like league meets, they're hard to compete in, so we kind of treat them as just like prep. So I'll run as hard as I can at the league meets, so I know I can compete even better at these big invites. But yeah, postseasons, it's so much different than any other meet you could possibly run in, except for some of the bigger ones like Jesuit I ran it. But yeah, postseason's a big deal.
Yeah, but it's been a year of milestones for you, school records, whatnot.
Yeah, those are exciting.
How important and how much are you driven and motivated to, maybe add a state title or at least a very high finish?
Yeah, school records were the goals initially walking into this year. At least the 8 and the 4. The mile I didn't know that happened, but I ran better than I thought it would, and yeah, I'm just excited. The competition's going to be what puts me up there.
What is the key to doing well in the 400? I've heard a lot of people describe it as it's basically 50 seconds of hell.
Yeah, you're just dying the whole time. Yeah, I was a little scared walking into this race because all the 400s I ran this year have been at league meets, and most of the kids that I run with were distance runners, and that 400 was all sprinters because all 100, 200 guys. And I noticed I was farther back than usual. I usually am leading coming out of the 200, so I know I had to right when we passed the 200, I'm like, okay, I got to move into first, or else this isn't going to happen because these guys have crazy foot speed. So that was a big deal today.
I mean, you look more like a distance runner. Where do you think that speed comes from?
I ran 400 all through middle school, so that's probably where part of it. But yeah, I don't think if I hadn't raced 400 all through middle school, I wouldn't be anywhere near the foot speed I do. So I'm glad this coach let me run 4.8 and mile through middle school.
And just